The mid-range smartphone market in 2026 is a fiercely competitive battleground, with manufacturers constantly trying to outdo one another with flashy gimmicks. However, amidst the sea of glass-backed, fragile devices that barely survive a full workday, Vivo has taken a refreshingly pragmatic approach. Enter the Vivo Y37 Plus, a device engineered specifically for the road warriors, the heavy users, and those who simply despise battery anxiety. Whether you are navigating chaotic city streets, embarking on a long cross-country motorcycle tour, or working long hours outdoors, this smartphone is built to keep up. Boasting a monstrous 6,000 mAh battery, a highly efficient MediaTek Dimensity 6300 chipset, and an SGS drop resistance certification, the Vivo Y37 Plus prioritizes stamina and survival above all else. But does it sacrifice too much in other areas to achieve this rugged longevity? Let's dive deep into every aspect of this compelling mid-range contender to see if it deserves a spot in your pocket. Design and build quality. Toughness meets elegance. When you hear 6,000 mAh battery and drop resistant, you might immediately picture a bulky, utilitarian brick. Surprisingly, Vivo has managed to wrap this tank-like durability in a rather sleek and elegant package. The Y37 Plus borrows some design cues from its premium siblings, featuring a clean, flat-edge aesthetic and a sophisticated vertical camera module accented by a subtle aura light-style ring. The true highlight here, however, is its structural integrity. Vivo has secured an SGS drop resistance certification for this model. This Swiss-backed certification means the internal components and external chassis have been rigorously tested to withstand accidental drops, shocks, and the daily abuses of an active lifestyle. You don't have to panic if it slips from your desk or tumbles out of your pocket. Furthermore, the ergonomic weight distribution ensures it doesn't feel top-heavy. It is available in 3 striking finishes: the stealthy obsidian black, the light-shifting glazed blue, and the premium sunrise gold. The matte finish on the back panel also does an excellent job of repelling unsightly fingerprint smudges. Display experience: bright, fluid, and efficient. To maximize battery life, Vivo made a calculated decision in the display department. The Y37 Plus features a large 6.74-inch IPS LCD panel. While resolution purists might point out that it maxes out at HD+, 1600 by 720 pixels, rather than full HD. This resolution is a strategic choice that drastically reduces power consumption. More importantly, Vivo didn't compromise on the metrics that actually matter for daily usability. The screen boasts a peak brightness of 1000 nits, which is exceptionally bright for this price bracket. This ensures that text, maps, and incoming messages remain perfectly legible even under the harsh glare of direct afternoon sunlight. Additionally, the 90 Hz refresh rate combined with a 180 Hz touch sampling rate provides a buttery smooth scrolling experience. Whether you are swiping through social media feeds or navigating the user interface, the screen feels highly responsive. Vivo has also incorporated advanced eye protection features, reducing blue light emission to prevent eye strain during late-night reading sessions. Performance and hardware: cool, calm, and collected. Under the hood, the Vivo Y37 Plus is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 6300, a highly capable 6nm octa-core processor. Clocked at up to 2.4 GHz and paired with a Mali G57 GPU. This chipset is the unsung hero of the device. It strikes a brilliant balance between providing enough horsepower for smooth daily operations and maintaining incredible thermal efficiency. Multitasking is handled with ease thanks to the base 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM. For heavy users, Vivo's dynamic RAM expansion technology allows you to allocate an additional 8GB from the storage, giving you a total of 16GB of working memory. This means you can keep dozens of apps open in the background without experiencing aggressive app closures. Storage is equally generous, with a spacious 256GB of UFS 2.2 internal memory. This provides more than enough room for your apps, offline Spotify playlists, and thousands of photos, ensuring you won't be greeted by the dreaded storage full notification anytime soon. Camera capabilities: sticking to the basics. Because the primary budget went into the battery and structural durability, the camera system is where the Vivo Y37 Plus shows its mid-range roots. It adopts a highly functional, no-nonsense approach. The rear setup is spearheaded by a 13MP primary sensor with an f/2.2 aperture. While the megapixel count isn't groundbreaking, Vivo's excellent image processing software steps in to save the day. The camera app is packed with features including night mode, portrait mode, panorama, and a comprehensive pro mode for those who want to tweak ISO and shutter speed manually. Daylight shots are crisp with punchy colors, though low-light performance is strictly average. On the front, a 5MP selfie camera handles video calls and casual social media snaps adequately. Video recording on both the front and rear cameras is capped at 1080p at 30 frames per second FPS. It's perfectly serviceable for everyday documentation and video chatting, though it won't be replacing a dedicated vlogging camera. Battery and charging, the undisputed champion. We finally arrive at the crown jewel of the Vivo Y37 Plus, its phenomenal stamina. The 6,000 mAh battery cell is an absolute powerhouse. In real-world usage, even if you are heavily relying on GPS navigation, streaming music over 5G, and scrolling through video feeds, this phone will easily power through a full 24 hours. For moderate users, achieving 2 full days between charges is the standard expectation. But capacity is only half the story. Vivo has engineered this battery for incredible longevity, guaranteeing up to 1,600 charging cycles while retaining at least 80% of its original health. To put that in perspective, if you charge your phone every single day, the battery will still perform like new for over 4 years. When it is finally time to plug in, the 44W flash charge technology quickly gets you back on your feet. As a brilliant bonus, the phone supports reverse charging via OTG. This effectively turns your Vivo Y37 Plus into a portable power bank, allowing you to juice up your wireless earbuds, smartwatch, or even a friend's dying phone in an emergency. Software and extra features. A complete package. Running the show is Vivo's latest Origin OS 5, built on top of the modern Android 15 architecture. The interface is highly customizable, fluid, and noticeably free of heavy bloatware, offering a clean user experience right out of the box. Vivo also understands that the little things matter, retaining several fan-favorite features that are becoming increasingly rare. The device includes a 3.5mm headphone jack for zero-latency audio, an IR blaster that transforms the phone into a universal remote for your home appliances, and NFC support for seamless digital payments and transit card top-ups. Security is handled swiftly by a highly accurate side-mounted fingerprint scanner integrated directly into the power button.